And we are back. Oh no, Sam! No, Sam!
Well, I still keep my numbers, but I gotta start that whole thing back.
Oh.
Well.
I'm sorry, that sucked.
Well. Good thing I like this game for now, at least.
So, the Dragon Prince, that's what it's called, right? Dragon King?
Yeah.
The Dragon Prince?
Dragon Prince.
Sam and I caught between episodes while we were recording. Jen was watching some of the episodes, and sorry, buddy.
Okay, here we go.
Jen and I were Sam and I. Jen was watching it,
and we came in and just started talking while she was trying to watch the episode.
We peanut galleried over her episode, and
she's probably like, assholes, get out of here.
It was funny because that was exactly the case. We came in and we were like, oh man, like the animation, blah blah blah, this and that. We had all these comments, and she goes, and I was like, yeah, I'd like to watch this later, and she goes, so would I. And I'm like, oh, sorry, yeah, you're right, I absolutely interrupted you, my bad. But she's like, fucking jeez, assholes. You get to have fun recording, and I'm spending my time doing other stuff, and then you come in and interrupt my shit? I don't go into your recording room and interrupt your shit.
True.
Very good, very good. I was gonna say, yeah, I think you have to bounce off of one of them eventually. But yeah, the Dragon Prince, it does, as much as we said, like, what we thought about what people were saying about it, I think it'll be a show. Excuse me, fuck. I think it'll be a show that definitely I'll end up watching the whole series on, which is unlike Disenchantment or Enchantment.
Disenchantment.
Disenchantment, is that what that's what? Matt Groening's stupid bullshit?
Yes.
What's it called? Disenchantment?
Disenchantment.
Yeah. Unlike Disenchantment, this automatically just seemed more genuine. And I was like, well, okay, yeah, I'm 100% down for that.
You know what? I'm not going to go in that room because I don't know how to actually get out of that room without hurting myself.
I think you jump on the left side and float over and then grapple.
Yeah, maybe that
truthfully. But regardless, you don't need to. You don't need to, buddy. We're not doing completionist.
Shit.
We're not doing any of that shit.
And
you don't need to fucking deal with that.
scroll down the wall.
You just need to fucking beat the game. That's all
we go for.
There we go with the save point.
That's hard enough while talking.
Yeah, no, trust me. I do not envy your position. I've said it multiple times. Yeah, I need that. Checkpoints will now restore some.
They'll restore hit points up to 5 and refill all key charges.
Fuck yeah.
Do we even have
That's
key
probably
charges?
better. I think key charges are technically shurikens.
Yeah, well, let's find out.
Shurikens? Save it. Yep. Hell yeah. You need that key
and up
to throw
5 health points.
You need that key to throw that those good.
Could it be the return of Dragon Master?
Oh no!
This is what we get for talking shit about Dragon Prince in that
Dragon Lord! We weren't talking shit. We were just saying that I didn't know how we were gonna handle it. But we had seen an episode. There you go. Oh, good shit. And it does definitely look like a show that I would definitely want to watch. Oh fuck, Sam, no.
Ooh. I actually, after watching it for those few minutes,
we watched it for probably 10 minutes.
10 minutes, probably.
Yeah.
There
was about 10 more minutes where we watched it from.
It's just really awkward to see the animation is really.
It's rigid.
It's very rigid.
I don't like that.
It's kind of like it throws you out of it.
You don't want to catch anything on the side. You want to catch them on the top. Oh, there you go. You can gain some ground on those grapple checks. Not on the side. Not on the side. Not on the side. There you go. Go high. There you go. Yeah, I'm 100. Too low. Too low. Always stay as high as you can.
Nah, it's actually easier to stay low because.
Okay. Whatever you need, buddy. Whatever you need. Yeah, you have less jumps, but it also puts you in a position potentially to be fucked over.
True, but
that didn't happen.
The running makes it easier because you're just getting straight distance from the run.
Well, you're not. He's keeping your same distance.
No, yeah, but I don't have to worry about hitting a wall and climbing on it with the short hops.
Yeah. I got that. I thought eventually in the run you would not be able to stay low.
Oh yeah.
And like it would bar you off. Like, oh, you took the easy path. You're fucked. But it did not happen. So I was like, okay, well I'm wrong then. I did not get that correct. But the Dragon Prince, go watch it on Netflix.
That looks pretty cool.
Tell us what you guys think about it. We have not seen it currently at this point, but wow, you're gonna get crushed. There you go. So left after this one. There you go. No. Just walk. There you go.
Just use the grappling hook.
Whatever
Solves all
fucking cool
problems.
way you want to do it, buddy. You just have to free fall. Oh! Nice. All the way up. And then free fall all the way down. Oh, no! Free fall all the way up. Hey, oh, no!
Jesus. Oh.
Ah! But yeah, go check it out, guys. We're gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it right after this, probably.
Are you?
Actually, yeah, probably.
I'm not going to. You're gonna be
only
you're gonna be way more informed
It's
than
only
I am.
10 episodes, so.
Yeah, well, I'm still trying to catch up on Glow and all this other fucking games.
Yeah,
wow,
Glow looks
that
good
is
too.
Glow
but
is amazing, Sam.
I've heard really good stuff about it. I just haven't.
If you haven't seen it, I would recommend, and I know how you feel about things that aren't
Animated.
Animated.
It's not that I hate them. It's just.
No, I get you. You'd much prefer it.
Oh.
I would.
I got it.
I would greatly
Gotcha.
appreciate if you watched Glow.
I do
because
love
the
Alison
writing
Brie.
style, the writing is Alison Brie the main character?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's great.
Yeah, Alison Brie and Brie Larson recently, as in probably a month ago, as of this.
What
the fuck?
I feel like that's my fault,
No.
but I also feel like
Sabotage Studios.
sabotage me.
Alison Brie and Brie Larson, as of like a month ago or whatever, got out and like hung out and worked out or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, the Bries got together because Alison Brie and Brie
Oh,
Larson.
yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cute. You know, like that's cool. I guess that all they did was work out or something like that. Shit.
Brie Larson's good.
But I have said this in future episodes, I believe.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I have. Halloween episodes that I record with Mike. Please, go watch Glow. That show is amazing. If any show has really great writing, and I feel like the actors can become themselves, and it furthers like a story and a political point more than anything, which Glow does, fucking go for it, guys. Do it. Go watch it.
If you like anime, you'll like female wrestlers.
Well,
Science.
That's what I told too, because Mike really likes wrestling. Mike actually was watching wrestling back when we hung out as kids.
I never could get into it. Did I get to fight the dragon?
I really couldn't
Dragon?
either. I liked Chris Jericho because his name was Chris, and that was it. Oh, floor. Oh, floor.
Were you gonna reappear?
Oh, I'm gonna assume you need to like hit him on the way through, you know? Like smash his head and then flow it over. Whoop.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you need to
I was hoping
jump.
that if I hit him, it would reflect him back, but it does not.
Nope.
Oh, this is gonna take a little bit of learning.
I think the fireball is gonna be a pure defensive phase
Yeah.
where you sit on the ground and that's it. Mike was super into wrestling, so when the Glow came out, which is, if nobody knows already,
About female
gorgeous
wrestlers.
ladies of wrestling, Glow,
Yeah.
G-L-O-W.
It's based off a real event too. It's
Okay, so what is it a remake of? Is it a remake of a
no, it's
show?
not a remake. It's it's an actual thing that happened. Like it's about.
Is that it?
It's-
I thought it was a TV show before, and they remade it.
I'm pretty sure it's based off the real life events of something that happened. But it's not. But it's
really?
it's dramatized. It's about the start of the female wrestling back in the 70s or 80s. I think it's.
Okay, I don't know.
I might be
I don't know.
100% wrong, guys.
I
But
have no idea.
I could have sworn when I first heard
Just stay
about it.
defensive. Just stay on the ground. Stay defensive.
I could have sworn when I first. Wow. I should have just been crouching then. Whoops.
Some of them doesn't look like you can hit. Okay. I thought Glow was a thing. I thought it was a series previously, and this was like a reboot, but not a reboot. You know?
No, I'm pretty sure it's based. It's.
I'm gonna look it up.
I think it's brand new, but yeah, go ahead and look it up while I fight this guy.
I'm gonna look it up.
Get to show this guy my moves.
Regardless of what the origins are, go watch Glow on Netflix. It is fucking amazing. The way they go about the writing. Like, when you started out, you're like, oh man, this show's kind of misogynistic. Like, all the men win and none of the women win, and it's very like, oh, women can't play male characters and women can't, like be strong about this and that. But it doesn't do it in a pandering way, guys. It doesn't like Steven Universe is kind of in a pandering way. Like it has a good point, but I think a lot of it gets lost in the way that they go about some of their stuff. Not everything. Don't fucking be like, oh, Chris hates equality. Don't do that. I absolutely don't. I feel like some of it is not in the most optimal way. Glow, on the other hand, seems to be in a way where it's a little bit more eased in.
I'm gonna get more platform.
But it's also dark humor, which I absolutely love. I love dark humor. Let me see.
Revel in dark humor, but not British humor.
No, because British humor is not dark humor. It's just fucking defeatist.
Yeah, I think that's why I love it so much.
It's terrible.
I love defeatist humor.
Fuck the British and their goddamn terrible cakes, pastries, and humor.
I do love it.
If you're from the UK, what the fuck?
Don't worry,
What the
guys.
fuck?
I'm on your side.
No. He's really not. He tells me terrible things about you guys at the end of the day.
I love Hot Fuzz.
He was like, well, yeah, Hot Fuzz is good. I wonder why, because he's an Americanized version of a fucking British comedy.
I mean, Edgar Wright's
What's his
British,
Edgar
though.
Wright, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. He's an Americanized version of British comedy. Edgar Wright is not like any other British comedian or director.
He's like
I will say that.
He's one of a kind.
What the is this keeps going until you hit him? I think you might need to air jump on those fireballs. Edgar Wright is Edgar Wright, not Reich. Is an entire beast of his own.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's really great.
Have you seen Baby Driver yet?
I have not. I still have to.
Fucking.
No, I wanted to see Baby Driver, but by the time it came out in theaters, I didn't have the money to go see it, so I happened to not see it. But then everything I've heard about it, people were like, "Oh, you fucked up."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Damn it, I did, didn't I?" There you go. I think that's what you need to do.
You're right.
Only watching the pattern. That's all.
No, it makes perfect sense.
Whoa! Oh! Wow! But Edgar Wright, as far as I've heard, he's an amazing director by way of
too.
visual. I don't know about the person thing.
Shit.
Is he?
I've never heard bad things about him. And in Hollywood, that's an accomplishment in itself.
Well, I mean, like, are you gonna wait 30 years for something
That's
terrible
true.
to
Maybe
come out?
maybe something in 30 years will come out and be like, Edgar Wright was actually a shitty person. Sorry, guys. I fucked up on that one.
Well, I mean, like before. Let's see. Alison Brie stars as Ruth Mark
Maron.
Yeah, you're right. Mark Maron. What the fuck, Sam?
I know things.
You
Useless
know
things.
things.
I know things.
You
but
do know
useless
things.
I'm telling you, my memory's pretty good.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just like, goddamn. I thought it was based off of something else, though. Glow TV series Wikipedia. Let's see. Here we go. American comedy web television series based off of other people. Syndicated women's professionaling around a fictionalization of the characters and gimmicks of the 1980s syndicated women's professional wrestling circuit. I really actually thought it was based off of like a previous show.
Yeah, from my understanding, because I've watched a couple of interviews about it, and it's based on that era, but it's fictionalized.
I thought there was like a 80s Glow, like a TV show that was not ever
That it was
really
based
fully
on.
loved or something that it was based off of. And now I'm sitting here thinking like, why did I think that? And I can't think
I don't
about
know.
why. Regardless whether it was or wasn't, it is very much looking like it wasn't. Go watch the show, guys. Its humor is fucking amazing. The way that it writes both.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
He's gonna come down. He's gonna pop you in the face. The way that it writes sexism, misogyny, racism, and all the good social aspects of what's currently happening, and it writes it into the 80s aspect of the show. I feel like it's
Shit.
very cool and very important, and they do it in a dark humor way where it's like, well, even though they're making a point, the point may not show the lead come out on top every time.
I was pretty sold when I saw the baby scene the other night. I was like, that's pretty great. Before I left,
Which one was the baby scene?
she's like, it's like the one with her kid. She's like, okay, now cry. She's like, ah!
Oh, that one. Yeah. Well, without spoilers, but yeah, that is a scene where it's just like, it's very funny. It's very humoristic, but it comes immediately after a racism scene where it's like, how do you feel about this, guys? How do you feel about it? One of the characters goes, oh, this is kind of like a minstrel show. And the character one of the characters is embarrassed about his
would've
mom.
been it.
He goes, Mom, are you in a minstrel show? Are you
man.
a proponent? That's the correct word, right?
Proponent of this?
A proponent of like you're
in favor.
You're in favor of helping out this minstrel show. Is that what we've come to as a race? And it's a black college kid.
What's the minstrel show again? Can you remind me?
Like the shows back in the day where they did blackface.
Vaudevillian blackface.
Yeah. A minstrel show is kind of like, let me. Black slave, like, let me entertain you, master,
right.
type of shit. And they were like, because she plays a very stereotypical black woman based off of the 80s.
Right.
What is her name? The Welfare Queen is one of the wrestlers' names. And her kid is in college, and she goes, well, I want my son to be proud of my character. But she plays it in a way that's very empowering to her. Mm-hmm. And yes, it is also favoring in the racism of what current, unfortunately, and 80s
it has to be
civilization and society was like.
Well.
And it is true to the point where it hurts.
Yeah.
And that is very important.
Because, I mean, a lot of the time we'll look at different eras and have rose-tinted glasses.
Yeah.
Like the 50s.
None of this is rose-tinted at all. You feel it. You're like, oh, shit.
I meant more as a culture, as a people.
No, 100%. Yeah, no, I'm with you 100%. I'm like, wow, this is... Ouch, that really puts it into perspective.
You'll look back at the 50s
that I didn't think.
Oh man, those 50 noir films were really cool, and then you remember like, oh yeah, but the 50s were
they were
only
terrible
great
to all sorts of people.
They were great for a very select few, namely straight white male. Everybody else, not the greatest time in history. That's one of my favorite jokes about time travel. Is like, hey man, if you're white and you're straight, you're golden.
Yeah, time travel is amazing for a straight white.
You're Marty McFly.
Male's
amazing. If you're anybody else, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're
just
dead.
Like that. No, just like there. Just
I'd
dead.
love to time travel. What, back to the 50s? Yeah, but you're a black male. Like it's still not the best time now, but. Are you sure you're fully idealizing it as a black male and not as a white person, as much of the cinema has shown it to be?
I do love movies that take place in era, and movies and specifically shows that take place in different eras.
Period pieces.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think that's the word.
Yeah.
Because I love Mad Men, and I think
still haven't seen that. I ought to.
The thing that I like about Mad Men is the same thing that sounds the same about Glow, which is, hey, it looks the era, but it doesn't tint it. I mean, it shows you all the worst parts about what that era was like.
Yeah.
Showing how women had to struggle. Showing people of color.
They tell portions of misogyny. Trigger warning for anybody else from here on. I don't know how trigger warnings work, but I'm assuming I'm using it correctly here. Misogyny, racism, rape, a lot of very potent social stuff, and I think it's important that they hit on that. But not everyone deals with it the best way. Yeah. There's some scenes where, you look at it and you're like, well, the racist kind of won that scene. Or, a lot of the misogyny wasn't really dealt with in that scene, but it was put to the forefront where I'm like, okay, that's important. I like that. There's a scene in particular where it got kind of rapey, and I was like, ooh. Like, it's very topical nowadays, but there was no sexualization. There was no nudity. There was no anything. But it was against the woman's wishes, and I'm like, yeah, that's still rape.
Yep.
Yeah, that's still in a way where it's against somebody's sexual wishes, and they not to get super political on you guys, but the show hits on topics that could potentially be important to some and trigger warning for others. I think I'm using that word correctly.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a very important show that is also highly comedic, very funny, and very, very fucking well written. So go watch Glow on Netflix. It's amazing. I love binging it when I'm good save. When I'm able to. Oh, dude. You need to knock him out to make the clouds show back up after the fireball.
Shit. Yeah.
So he only remakes the clouds.
That's the third phase, and he always does that for that side.
No, you did really well because you hadn't seen that phase yet.
But I might give it another try next time, guys.
Yeah. Later, guys. Bebop poop. Go watch Glow.
You don't have to remind me that I lost a little guy.
You lost 497 time crystals.
I can't believe you. You did the worst.
Yeah, this is fucking not very good.
If Rocky was here, he would have gotten it.
I'm gonna be Bill fucking Gates by the time this is over.
If Adrian was here, he would do it too.
Not because I'm dead, but because I'm very fucking rich.